Forward, our trades are going to be data dependent, meaning every price action will be based on economic data print. Yes, and make no mistake about it. Every trade has to be dependent on the economic data print as fundamental data affect and determine trade directional bias. So this is something everyone must know. Keep that in mind. So as we march into Sydney section, I'm going to share an exclusive market idea on gold. And already I know where the market is going at the moment. I already know where the market is going. So let's share it to the community. And the reason we are using 4 hours is that you see on intraday chart, 4 hours has a very strong influence on price action. So it's always good to hold it firmly. 4 hours and 3 hours. Most price actions happen in 4 hours and 3 hours because a lot of traders will not pay attention in those time frame, especially 3 hour time frame. So now the new trading strategy, which I want to, let the community know, is trading from the edge. And as time goes on, you will learn it and incorporate it into your trading strategy. Why trading from the edge will give you a statistical advantage. Trading from the edge. So this SR, 4 hours SR support become resistance and break of structure. And we have another SR support become resistance and break of structure. And we have another SR support become resistance and break of structure. And I'm holding a massive buy on this level today. I shared it on X. I shared it on Instagram as well. Then we have here as a RS resistance becomes support and break of structure and our current all-time high, and an attempt to challenge the current all-time high at 4,450. Now, the market have systematically created two structures: supply roof and demand floor. So the both structures are to be watched critically. You hoping anytime price breaks out from that structure. This is an ascending trend line acting as a demand floor. And the other one is a descending trend line acting as a supply roof. Remember? Yes. So it's still heading towards a descending manner. Now we have a very clean structure, a roof and a floor. And I want to tag my descending trend line DTL and tag my ascending trend line ATL. So now, if you're trading from the edge, the advantage you're going to have is after price create a double structure here, you could generate this. This is a free buy, this is a free buy, this is a free buy. Now I want to clone this structure. Now you see what happened today. The price action you have today was not a coincidence, was not a manipulation. Like oftentimes you see traders say manipulation. There is nothing like manipulation in the market. Everything in the market is structural. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. If you see ROS as SR, that is what you get. So it's up to you to what you see. If you see wrong, you get wrong. If you see right, you get right. That is what I mean by what you see is what you get. So it doesn't mean if you are seeing wrong, you get right. No. So this is what have transpired on the second supply roof. So we have two supply roof, upper bound supply roof, lower bound supply roof. Now we have for demand floor, we just have only one. So in the future, now we don't know what the future holds, but it's very clear that on this bullish swing on Wednesday, July 2509, we had a stoppage at this level and price had come to react at that level. And we have seen how we managed to enter at 3,315. But the right entry was 3,310. 3,310. If you look at it critically on Zoom. So I zoom the structure, bring the Zoom structure closer. You'll see the market reacted at a double confluence. He gave us here double confluence. A horizontal demand structure meet an ascending trend line. That's a high probability buy idea, my people. That's a high probability buy idea. You can see there, the horizontal structure, HTL, meet an ascending trend line, ATL. And you have seen that by a push from that level to where we are now. That's almost 300 and almost 280 pip close for the day. So a breakout from this structure will signify a bearish drop in price. So if we break out from there, don't try to rush to say you want to buy it. The market might likely want to align with our previous selling structure around the 3,200 whole number. So for now, that is not happening. So we don't want to say what is not happening. We want to focus on what is likely to happen at the moment. So I think I'm about to ruin my structure. So let me focus on what is likely to happen and forget about what is not going to happen. So now let's focus on what next. We are looking for a sell opportunity. So for the sell opportunity we are looking for, there is a very strong structure at this level, like earlier I called 4243. And the break above this structure will reinforce buyers and force them to bring money and look for an opportunity to go long. So we'll be watching it. This is a very critical structure. And let me also view it on line chart. So on line chart, you have a strong pivot system here. And so at that level, I want to see price come into the 45, 43, like the area I posted on all platforms for free. All my trades are free because I believe that the trade I give you cannot make you a Forex multi-millionaire. To become a Forex multi-millionaire, you must put in an average of 4 hours on reading every day if you want to be rich through this route. There are many ways to get rich, but I'll tell you, if you want to be a multi-millionaire in Forex, the minimum you should put every day is 4 hours every day reading. And if you really want to go extreme, you could put 5, 6 hours every day for the next 4 years or 5 years. You could become a multi-millionaire, you know. So let's get back to charts. So I think at 45 into 38, I'm expecting some kind of reaction in that zone. I'm expecting some kind of reaction from 43. And let's be honest, I'm looking at another structure, which is a descending trend line in this zone, and I'm expecting a breakout from that structure. Look at it from your line chart. And I don't know even why I'm putting big circles. Come on. So you have a structure here. You have another structure here. And you have another structure here. Now, what we're waiting now for now is a breakout of the structure. If we break out from the structure, because these are 4 hours close, 4 hours close have significant impact on price movement. So if we break out from that structure, then we'll come back for retest and we'll go straight into 3,376 for the day. The 3,376 aligns with the current supply roof. We have head price today, and we saw what it did on fundamental data print, and it reacted exclusively, and you can see that reaction over there. So it trading is very simple, depending on your strategy. I got the simplest strategy, and that is why I can boldly show my results without fear of attack. So let's see as the market opens in 4 minutes time to see if we break out from that structure. If we break out from that structure, I think you'll be looking out for opportunity to add a long. But there is a beautiful structure at this area. Let's not rule that out. And I told you I'm a specialist in market structure. I specialize in structure of market, interpreting the structure of market, and fundamental analysis. My area of competence in trading or analyzing the financial market is based on ability to marry fundamental analysis with market structure. That's a whole new level of mastery, you know. So I think this is a very nice structure over here. It's a very nice structure over there. I need a small circle. So you have here as that's demand floor. That's a demand floor. Break of a demand floor. Price that turns you as a supply roof. Break of a supply roof. Price turns you as a demand floor. Break of a demand floor. Price should return here around 3,364 for a sell based on the strategy. So there are many strategies in the market, but whichever strategy you are adopting, please kindly master that strategy. This strategy jumping from one influencer to another is not going to help you. I always teach it. Whatever strategy you want to use in the financial market, you owe yourself one thing: mastery. Master it. Master that strategy. That is all you owe yourself. That's all you owe your family. So I'm looking at a sell opportunity at 3,366. 3,366, a deep into the structure. Yes. So master your strategy and stop jumping up and down. Stop jumping up and down. Master your strategy. Every strategy is struggling. Every strategy, I can tell you for free, in the financial market is struggling because every key level can fail